Hello everyone, Dave the Kayaker back with you today. I just want to pass along the top 10 things I learned as I started on my fitness journey. These are the top 10 things I learned about fitness, diet, and exercise on the internet. Number 10, you need to know your fitness goals before you even get started. Working out and eating to get into top cardio shape is completely different than eating and training to bulk up and add muscle mass. Those are two totally different fitness regimens, so make sure you know what your goal is. If you don't have a goal, you don't have it clearly defined in your head, you're going to find information on the internet and just go down rabbit holes of just random workouts and random ways of eating that might not even help you achieve your goal. So know what that is before you get started. Number 9, you can build muscle mass at any age, even after the age of 30 or 40 or 50. Don't listen to people who tell you that it's impossible to add mass at this age. When you work out the right way, what you're doing is actually doing little micro damage. You're doing micro tears, causing micro tears in your muscles, and during the recovery phase, your body heals that damage. And if you repeat this cycle properly over time, that is how you add muscle mass. Don't listen to people who say you need to take testosterone boosters. The only way to know that for sure is to have a blood test done from a real doctor. And even then, many people have found ways to boost their testosterone levels naturally through diet and nutrition. So there's no magic pill, but just know you can add muscle mass at any age. The science doesn't change. Yes, in your later years, you need more time to recover in between workouts, but you can add muscle mass at any age. I didn't really see the inside of a gym until I was age 46. I was probably age 48 when I figured out what to do in the gym. And here I am some years later. I've added muscle mass. I've lowered my body fat. I am just much stronger and leaner than I ever used to be. So, I'm at 53 right now. You can add muscle mass at any age. Number 8, you can't out-exercise a poor diet. You likely don't have enough time in your life to fit in the amount of working out it would take to burn off the calories you are taking in if you're eating a poor diet. Early in my fitness journey, in the interest of science, I tried a little experiment and I drank a 12-ounce light beer. And then shortly after, I hopped on the treadmill to see how long it would take me to burn off that one light beer. I was amazed at how much jogging I had to do to burn off that 96 calories. So you can imagine if you're consistently eating poorly and eating too much, there's really no way you're going to out-exercise that and burn it all off. Besides, even if you figured out how many calories you're taking in and how many you're burning off in the gym, you're putting in hours and hours and hours of work in the gym to burn off those calories. And if you perfectly offset them, you're going to look exactly the way you do right now. So diet is so very important. Don't think you can just hop on a treadmill or do exercise and get fit and be healthy. It just doesn't work that way. Number 7, if a company or person is offering you exercise advice for free, but they primarily sell supplements or workout plans or a book, then you can pretty much bet that the advice they are giving you or the plans they will deliver you are just veiled marketing attempts to sell you supplements. Number 6, if you see advice coming from really ripped dudes who either don't have shirts on or they're wearing a stringer shirt or a very attractive female with a shredded out body, be very, very careful. Odds are these are just models hired to sell product. Keep in mind, VShred is a company, and most of the big bodybuilder dudes who just scream at you through YouTube videos, they're trying to sell you product. Remember six-pack shortcuts or Acavar 2050, anyone? These products fizzled very quickly as they rode on the backs of huge advertising budgets using very attractive people as the face of the company. Most of the hot bods who promote or promoted those products are or were just guns for hire. No, you will not look like them if you buy their product or program. They are just hoping you think you might somehow magically look like them by buying their products. You'll actually just become frustrated over time, and they will already have your money. And guess what? They will blame your failure on your lack of willpower in the gym or in the kitchen, not their product. They actually prey on you through their psychological, manipulative tricks, and these people represent everything that is wrong in the health and fitness industry. If the person seems like a jackass or a Jill ass or a gender ambiguous ass, they probably are. Number 5, if you are an average person, which I'm assuming most of you are, don't take advice from huge bodybuilders. Those people have been at it for years. Many of them are chemically enhanced. They don't have a magic workout for you, and it's going to take a lot of time if you want to look like that. And very few people actually set out wanting to look like a bodybuilder. So when you get diet, fitness, and exercise advice from those folks, just know they're most likely talking to other bodybuilders, not the average person interested in getting fit. Number 4, if that same shirtless dude or scantily clad gal admits to using steroids, don't listen to anything they have to say. These people have decided to take a shortcut and sacrifice their long-term health in pursuit of a very, very specific, narrow goal. You are nothing like them. They are nothing like you. Don't listen to their advice. You are not going to look like them without chemical enhancement. And they probably started working out and wanted to pursue bodybuilding because it came from a place of low self-esteem to begin with. Number 3, if you're seeing the same ads for health and fitness related products pop up on your YouTube videos or in your browser again and again and again, that doesn't happen because those products or ads are popular. Those happen because there's a company spending a massive amount of money to target you through their advertising. Generally, these are going to be companies that sell a large amount of high margin products. Now think about that. They're selling high margin products. A lot of the solid fitness and health advice I've seen comes from people who are just meagerly trying to sell a cookbook or an exercise program, and they're not making a lot of money. They certainly don't have massive advertising budgets. When you see all those ads, it's probably the latest fad backed by a huge company targeting you, and they want to make as much money as quickly as possible and then get out. They're probably not so interested in your long-term health. The message of working out the right way in the gym and eating right isn't terribly sexy, and you can't put it in a bottle or a pill or a powder and sell it at a high margin. It takes hard work and dedication. These companies prey on your gullibility to want to take some kind of a shortcut. Gaining or losing weight is far more complex than calories in, calories out. Those people who talk about an energy balance are doing you a disservice. They talk about CICO, calories in, calories out. Their whole point is that if you take in more calories than you burn, you will gain weight. If you eat less calories than you burn or expend throughout the course of the day and exercise, you will lose weight. It's far more complex than that. Sure, that works in a benchtop chemistry experiment, but it's far more complex in the wonderful biochemistry lab that is the human body. Different foods trigger different physiological effects in the body, and everybody's body is different. So it's not as simple as just calories in, calories out. The types of food you eat matters. Otherwise, why don't these huge bodybuilders, when they shred to lose fat to get ready for competition, why don't they just undereat the number of calories they need to maintain eating candy? Intuitively, they know calories do count. Not all calories are created equal. So it's more than just calories, obviously. And the number one thing I've learned is for every bit of health and fitness and diet advice out there, there's an equal and opposite opinion. I've seen vegans and carnivore dieters talk about the way they eat as religiously as any fringe religion in the world. Don't get confused. Again, start out with number 10. Know what your goals are. Listen, research, do your own research, think about it, but don't think that anybody has the answer. This space is very confusing, and people give a lot of advice. Some of it is just absolutely horrible. just know that for every opinion out there, you're going to find an equal and opposite opinion. So, do your own research, get the lay of the land, and figure out a path forward that works for you. So just to summarize, there are no magic pills or powders. There's no magic cookbook. I'm an avid kayaker. I'm an amateur kayak racer. When I started my fitness journey in my mid-40s, I was about 18 or 19% body fat. I'm now under 12%, so I found a way that works for me. I fell for a lot of these gimmicks. I bought a lot of the pills and powders. I looked at a lot of exercise plans until I figured it out. And I'm trying to save you that hassle, and I'm trying to save you that money. Now, I don't have anything to sell you. And if you came here expecting an answer or a shortcut, just think about that for a second. I have nothing to sell you. I just want to pass along this advice to hopefully spare you from some of the mistakes I made. When I started my fitness journey, I started chronicling it on my blog. It's at davethekayaker.com. And if you go to the very first posts I posted there, if you're interested, you can read how my fitness journey originated and how it progressed over time. So I welcome you to come visit me at davethekayaker.com. Otherwise, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it, leave a comment. That helps get the word out. That helps me build this channel so I can bring more great content to you. Until next time, be healthy, stay safe, and get fit.